What's up guys, Mr. Meep here, and today we are doing an M4A1 gun build. As you can see on my screen, I am loading into a factory offline mode to show you guys the experience and the fighting with this gun. Let's hop right into the video, and I'll get to the gun parts when we are close to the point to show you. One of them. When you use the sight, it's gonna have a little jump to it. So then it'll come back to you. Reload real quick. When you use the side sight, it goes back to the spot, but you're used to moving, and it's like hip fire. Alright, so here's how we built the gun. We got all the parts on the screen. Sorry if it's blown up, but I did it so you guys can be able to read it. I don't want you guys to go through chaos. As I said in the first video of me making the AKMS, I believe that's what it was. But I'm making this game a little more easier on you guys to be able to build guns and fight against enemies players without a lot of recoil. This gun has a little bit of recoil, but it comes back where you need it to go. But let's get right into it. You need to buy a Colt M4A1, or you can find it in cases over in customs or reserve, or even go to labs to get it. But first you're going to need the HERA Arms CQR pistol grip. You need to use the SI Advanced Receiver to be able to put that on the M4. But if you already have a receiver on there, you don't have to buy that if you already have it pre-built. But then you're going to need the Vector MUR-1S. It shoots 5.56 by 4.5 upper receiver for an AR systems. It basically pulls your recoil down a few, not much, but it's good enough to be able to get it going. Then you're going to need to buy a Raptor charging handle from AR-15 Gray. You can use whatever one of those, but this is the best one to pull recoil and endurance down. Then you're going to need the MK12 low profile gas block. It will not have that little iron sight thing on it. That's why I use it the majority of the time, but there's a few other ones that can bring it down, but I use that one to put my suppressor on, and I don't have no big bulky thing sticking out of my gun. Then you can do the M60mm barrel for AR-15. You can use any barrel as long as it goes with your handguard, basically. Your handguard's your priority. You can choose whatever one you prefer, but this is a budget build, and it's a budget / expensive build at the same exact time, because the markets kind of go everywhere these days. But for the sight wise, you guys can use whatever you guys want to use. I prefer the Monster, and then I use the NC Star with a PK06 reflex sight, because Monster you get about 2 times 32, which you can see a little bit farther ahead of you and be able to snipe players decently far. And then you have your close range combat. But remember, this Monster sight would be approximately about 36,000 per sight. They are not cheap. So is the PK06. It's about 16,000. I've used these all the time. I haven't used the Monster lately because I've been using close range sight for close range battles. And then for the laser, I use a tactical blue laser because it's able to be seen a lot easier than the green and red ones. Yes, players can see it real easy too. Just be careful with it. It depends where you go. I do a lot of night run missions and a few daytime missions with my buds. My buds AK and Toll and a few other ones. But in order to put the foregrip on was the Zentic RK1 foregrip. You're going to need a Magpul MLOK 4.1 inch guide in order to put that grip on there, and then you need to do the 2.5 inch guide for Magpul in order to put your tactical laser. And like I said in the video that's coming up here soon on how to build it, you're gonna have to stick that on the bottom. It would blend it in a little better. But let's get right over to the building the gun. And all right, when we go to build this gun, you're gonna need your M4A1 receiver, basically. What you need to get your MUR1S upper and put it right on there. It'll change it a little bit. Then you'll do your advanced tube. As you do your advanced tube, you want to put the HA CQR on. And after you put your CQR on, put the 260 millimeter AR-15 5.56 barrel on. But I have to move this over a little bit. There we go. And after that, you put the SA1QD on. After you put your SA1QD on, you want to put your MK12 on. And after the MK12, you want to put the Reaper C8 on. And then it's able to be shot now. This is when it starts getting a little crazy. Your PK06, put it on your MPR45 and throw it on there. It gets it out of the way. And then your B25URK, throw it on your 4-inch and throw it on there. And then your 2.5 ML, put it on there, throw it on there. It's going to be a little weird. I don't know where it just went, but we are going to throw this on the bottom part. And make sure that's on the bottom because it makes your gun a little more accurate from laser point if you use lasers. And after that, you want to put your CAT and QDC, put your suppressor on it and throw it on there, and then your monster. You can use whatever mag you guys want to use. I prefer a 60 rounder, 2 60 rounders, and at least 1 30 rounder during a fight. It comes in handy when you get in fighting because, how do you say, you have more ammo to shoot at them, not just this simple stuff. But hope you guys liked the video. Hit that like and subscribe button for me, and love you guys one time.